What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to MANIACITV, man. Today we got the real Kodak versus Jackboy story from my guy Publish X, man. Shout out Publish X, always coming with the quality docs. Now listen, man, Kodak and Jackboy, quite honestly the most talked about conflict right now in the game. We all know, man, these two came in together. They came up from the mud together, grew an empire together, and now they enemies right now, man. We could have been superstars. We gonna see what this all about, man. Let's get it.
I love the streets, even though they can't love me back. Love the rap, but my first love is going to Jack. Me, myself, and I don't wanna ride in a pack. I don't need 100 niggas, bitch, I got a strap. Stop capping, boy, no, you do not live like that. All that flagging, hope you know you could get killed like that.
My nigga, that fucking intro low-key got me hurt. He said, I don't need nothing else in life. I got my nigga Jack. This shit, okay, let's get it, man.
In a pack, I don't need 100 niggas, bitch, I got a strap. Stop capping, boy, no, you do not live like that. All that flagging, hope you know you could get killed like
What
that.
song is that?
I kinda feel some type of way right now, it's crazy.
Kodak Black has been crying out for help recently. Not only has he spoken about dealing with addiction, but he's also in the middle of a beef with one of his day ones. His latest hit song, Super Gremlin, has everyone singing the lyrics, but the meaning behind it actually goes a lot deeper. For those that don't know, the song is about his old best friend and right-hand man, Jackboy. When Kodak first popped on the hip-hop scene, one of the first things he did was establish his own label, Sniper Gang. Although there's a few members who rep the group, Jackboy was always the most promising behind Kodak. But as of recent, it looks like the once brothers are now in the middle of a beef that's only getting worse by the day. Kodak and Jackboy met when they were young in the Golden Acres projects that he grew up in. They hit it off instantly and were always similar by nature. They both lived in poverty and had dreams of making it out one day. Jacking cars and hitting licks together, they tried to make a way for themselves. When Jackboy caught a case at 14, he said Kodak was the only person who stayed down for him. He wrote him letters every week and checked up on him. Jackboy sat for almost 3 years, all while Kodak's music career slowly started to take place.
This is why this whole beef, it hurts me. And I don't even know these niggas personally. But as a supporter of both of their music and just how much I respect they come up, it hurts seeing this because this ain't no music industry friendship. These niggas was hitting licks together. They did what they had to do to survive together. And looking at where they at now, man, they never have to do that shit no more. These both multi-millionaires. They came up literally from the mud, from the earth's core together. And just for them to fall out like this, man, it hurt seeing that shit. It really hurt it because you know it was genuine love with these niggas. And like I said, this ain't no industry friendship that just went sour. No, these niggas came from the same poverty, all that shit. That's what hurt the most.
He said Kodak was the only person who stayed down for him. He wrote him letters every week and checked up on him.
3 years.
Jackboy sat for almost 3 years, all while Kodak's music career slowly started to take place. In songs, Kodak would shout his man out and held it down until his return. From then on, Jackboy stood behind everything Kodak did. But him having Kodak's back would actually turn around to be the exact reason they're having issues now. Kodak's been involved in a few beefs with other rappers since his career started, but the most notable was probably with his old collaborator, NBA YoungBoy. When Kodak was serving time in 2020 for a federal weapons charge, he came for YoungBoy on social media, accusing him of cooperating with the police and calling YoungBoy his son. They started trading shots online, going back and forth until Jackboy joined the beef to back his brother up.
All your dogs walking, man, living in your back room, man. Come on, man. Get them boys out the back room, man. Get them boys out the back room, man. Them boys don't got no money. Them boys wearing Nike, man. Why is them boys still wearing Nike, man?
Hey, yo, Jack, what's wrong wearing Nike, my guy? I don't care. Listen, even if I became a millionaire, I'm a rock Nike, nigga. I got a PlayStation hoodie, nigga. Feel like spending some damn money on $2,500 shirts, nigga. I'll drop a cool 50 on the whole Nike fit. Fuck you mean? Coming at niggas wearing Nike. Ain't nothing wrong with wearing Nike.
Back room, man. Them boys don't got no money. Them boys wearing Nike, man. Why is them boys still wearing Nike, man? I'm dripping Dior, po ass nigga. My dog.
And nigga, and Dior especially, nigga. Fuck, I look like spending about $2,500, $3,000 on the shirt just for it to get a stain on it, nigga. No, nigga, that's 2,500 items from Dollar Tree, nigga. That's 2,000 McChickens from McDonald's, nigga. I got better things to spend money on than a fucking shirt, my nigga. This for all my niggas, my real niggas out there that rock PlayStation hoodies and Nikes and Adidas and Under Armour shit, nigga. We could ball out that way.
Why
nigga?
Boy still wearing Nike, man? I'm dripping Dior, po ass nigga. My dog in jail, man. I'm still coming.
While this is happening, it's important to note that Jackboy's career was starting to gain traction as well. With Kodak still behind bars, he held it down for the Sniper Gang and was keeping its name active. When Kodak was finally pardoned by the president and a free man, everyone was anticipating the Sniper Gang to go crazy and take things to another level. Instead of reuniting, unfortunately, the opposite happened. Slowly, Kodak started to show signs that his Sniper Gang empire was crumbling.
Here's the thing, and I'm gonna keep it a buck, and this is just my personal opinion. Everybody got their own opinion. When it come down to quarantine, y'all remember quarantine? As far as consistency and quality, Jackboy is top 3. He came out with something every single week. Sometimes he dropped twice a week. He held it down for Sniper Gang, and I said it in all those reactions back then, just how much Kodak was, you know, proud of. I was like, man, Kodak got to be proud of Jackboy for he pushing Sniper Gang forward. Like when Kodak touched back down, man, it's going to be a movie. And then, you know, when Kodak got out, I was expecting, oh, you know, they going to drop a song together or they going to get on live. Kodak did a lot of IG lives and Jackboy was nowhere in sight. No song with Jackboy, no pictures taken with Jackboy. I don't even think Jackboy even said anything when Kodak got out. And that had me questioning, like, what the fuck is going on?
Crazy and take things to another level. Instead of reuniting, unfortunately, the opposite happened. Slowly, Kodak started to show signs that his Sniper Gang empire was crumbling. Seemingly out of nowhere, Kodak and Jackboy started sending subliminal shots at each other. Kodak claimed Jackboy was becoming jealous of him and everything he has accomplished. On the other end, Jackboy claimed Kodak tried to keep the limelight all to himself. He says Kodak was burning out, and instead of helping put the whole Sniper Gang on, he was gonna crash for everybody. Instead of talking about it behind closed doors and getting back like brothers should, the two just kept going until unforgivable things were said. Kodak then took it to another level, disrespecting Jackboy by saying he started Sniper Gang, and he needs his money for letting Jackboy eat off his plate. He continued with another post. This one said, "I just made another million off Lil Jack." Before this point, fans didn't think much of the issue, but then Kodak started making videos flushing the money he said he made off Jackboy's music down the toilet and throwing it off a boat into the water.
Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. This is reason number one of a million reasons of why I would never, if I was an artist, this is why I don't care how much I fuck with a rapper, I will never sign to another rapper. Things like that. Yeah, Jackboy's a multi-millionaire. He's made a shit ton of money, but he could have had more. I don't know exactly how it works in the music industry because Kodak is under Warner. I believe Kodak is under Warner Music Group. So I don't know if Jackboy has to split money with Kodak and with Warner Music Group and any of their subsidiaries. I don't know how that worked. But when you see stuff like that, of money being flushed down the toilet, being thrown off the piers, money that he made off of you, nigga, that shit hurt. Like, damn, that could have been in my pocket, my guy. I made that shit. I put the work in for that. Like, that's the shit. That's when you sign to another nigga, man. That I don't know.
Jack. Before this point, fans didn't think much of the issue, but then Kodak started making videos flushing the money he said he made off Jackboy's music down the toilet and throwing it off a boat into the water. Jackboy responded saying he had no issues and at the end of the day, that's still his brother. Kodak finally came forward and gave a little more context to the beef. He said while he was locked up, Jackboy was hyping him up, saying he stacked $1 million for him, and it was waiting when he got out. But when he was released early, Jackboy apparently ghosted him for a while. This set Kodak off.
You know, shit, right before I came home, what Jit telling my people, he telling everybody, look, oh yeah, when bruh come home, I got an M for him. When bruh come home, just flagging, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make that shit sound good so niggas will fuck with him, so niggas will think he keeping it real.
Here's the thing. This is the tough part about they beef, man, because I see it from both of their sides, and I fuck with both Kodak and Jackboy so heavy on the channel, y'all know that. I see it in Jackboy's way, from his view, Jackboy held it the fuck down for Sniper Gang. He put a lot of work in. But then again, from what Kodak just said, whenever you say you got any amount of money put aside for your guy when he touched down, you got to stand on that. You can't just say it to make it look good. And I know what y'all mean. You know, it's $1 million. Kodak got probably 10 plus million in his account. It ain't about the money. It's about the principle. It's the principle of it. It ain't got nothing to do with, oh, I could have had an extra $1 million. No, it's the principle of the situation. He said he had a meal for me. I came home like, hey, bro, where the meal at? You said you got it for me. And then you ghost me like that. Shit, I'll feel some type of way about it too. Let's keep it a buck. It's so hard because you can't really pick one side in this beef. You really can't.
People be telling everybody, look, oh yeah, when bro come home, I got an M for him. When bro come home, just flag, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make that shit sound good so niggas will fuck with him, so niggas will think he keeping it real.
That's
oh, yeah,
crazy.
I got an M for him. I got it.
I can't even notice when they love me. I cannot be humble when I'm hungry.
The more time that went on, the story just kept getting different and more crazy. This is where NBA YoungBoy comes back into the story. Before Kodak and YoungBoy ever had issues with each other, they were both the young guns in the industry making noise. The two collaborated on a few songs and at one point seemed to be pretty cool with each other. Kodak's career took off a little before YoungBoy was ever as big as he is now, so at the time, Kodak says he had plans to sign YoungBoy to his Sniper Gang, but it never happened. Fast forward to the present, and Kodak now claims the reason it never happened was because Jackboy was hating on YoungBoy, and he talked him out of it. He also claimed he was never the one who took shots at YoungBoy, and that Jackboy had his social media passwords and was the one really behind it all. At this point, Jackboy hit his breaking point. He left all that brother talk out and started to really speak up about things. He went on Instagram Live and said he never had any passwords for Kodak's accounts, and that Kodak started the beef with YoungBoy because he was mad he took his girl while he was locked up.
Over a female.
Jackboy added more to the story after he said Kodak only signed him for $2,500 for a one-album deal. He said he gave...
What I just tell y'all niggas, man. I will never sign. Man, listen. 2,500, nigga, that's a Dior shirt. Nigga, that's one Dior shirt. What you mean, nigga? That's an overtime check, nigga. I'm not signing for an overtime check. I'm gonna keep it a buck. If I ever sign to another nigga, I need a meal. And I don't want it to be no damn loan. If you can't sign me for a meal, nigga, I'm not signing. I don't care if it's $100K, I'm not signing. $2,500, yes. You get the recognition. People gonna know who you are. But $2,500, my guy. $2,500, nigga, that's nothing, my guy. That's nothing. That's tough.
He added more to the story after he said Kodak only signed him for $2,500 for a one-album deal.
But it's like, and even then, like, you can't get mad at Kodak for signing you for that. You signed it. You signed it. That's the crazy part about that shit, man. Like, nigga signed for a Dior shirt. Like, that's, no, I can't. I wouldn't be able to. Like, I'd rather take a bigger bag and have nobody know who I am than sign for $2,500 and be put on a big platform and everybody knowing me. I'm sorry. I might be backwards in that sense, but $2,500, nigga, no.
After he said Kodak only signed him for $2,500 for a one-album deal. He said he gave him multiple albums, and he admits they all flopped because he was still building his name. But now that his music was actually taking off, he said Kodak wanted to act like he still owed him more music. This made him feel unappreciated as he was the one repping Sniper Gang the entire time Kodak was locked away. He then ended up pulling out receipts that proved Kodak was actually the one hating on YoungBoy in jail, despite him trying to blame it all on him. On the outside, the back and forth made it hard for fans to pick a side, as both stories seemed like they could have been true.
I'm telling you.
But this is when it also came to light that Kodak was secretly dealing with a substance abuse, and he had been in and out of rehab for pills. Some claim this might have been the reason behind his sudden outburst. One minute he was taking shots, and another minute he seemed like he wanted to end the issue.
What's wrong with that, bro? Nigga, I love you, homie. I just expected a little appreciation back. Nigga, I ain't expect you to give me everything you owe me, bro.
These niggas be playing with you like you don't get your word done. I'm about to message you when I see you with that skirt on.
And you know, I want to, on a serious note, man, because I haven't dealt with it personally, but I've seen people in my family, people close to me, I've had to deal with seeing them go through substance abuse issues. My aunt was killed by somebody that sold her fake crack. Like, they sold her rat poisoning. And just seeing the toll that it takes on a person, man. You know, Kodak, I'm not sure like exact situation that's going on with him. I have heard, you know, about the rehab and everything, man, but I definitely hope that he gets the help that he needs, because I don't want to see any more of these young artists going. I really don't. And that goes for anybody, man. Anybody out there, famous or not, man. I hope they really get the help that they need out there, man, because it's a serious issue. It really is.
After another Florida rapper named Wiz the Wizard was killed, Kodak took to Twitter to let out some of the feelings. He tweeted at Jackboy saying they should use this as a wake-up call and make things right. Despite the little effort, the disrespect on both sides only continued until it leaked into the music as well. Recently, Kodak dropped a song Super Gremlin, which actually went viral despite the lyrics behind it. Jackboy of course responded with his own song, Don't Force My Hand, telling his side of the story and how he felt. This beef has so many elements, it's hard to tell who switched up on who, or if all of this could have been avoided altogether. I don't think either side expected things to go this far, and hopefully they don't go to the point of physically hurting each other. But the most unfortunate part of this story is the fact that Super Gremlin is Kodak's biggest song since he was released from prison, and it's about dissing his ex-best friend. Don't Force My Hand is also Jackboy's biggest song ever, numbers-wise. Hopefully the numbers and clout that has come with the beef does not encourage them to keep going for that sake. With the buzz they both have right now, we can hope that they get back together and take Sniper Gang to the top, like they initially set out to do when they were 14 and just looking for a way out.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit low-key hurt seeing that, man. And I never even really thought about it. I know Super Gremlin is the #1 song in the country right now. At this moment, it's the #1 song in the country. And just imagine, you know, that's the biggest song that Kodak had since being released, was a song of him taking shots at his day one partner. And the biggest song Jackboy released was him taking shots at his day one partner. Like, that shit crazy as hell to me. You know, like, everybody, they love the drama and they love, you know, just the whole beef aspect, man. But like I said, this beef low-key hurt, because, you know, as somebody that's really followed Kodak's career from the start, you know, like, you know how close him and Jackboy were, and life is too short for this shit, man. I said my piece on it. They need to, if they gotta box a little bit, 3 rounds, man, get that shit in and get that shit over with. Get back to work and make Sniper Gang a big empire like y'all set out to do, man. RP Wiz the Wizard. You know, life too short, man. You don't want to sit back decades from now like, damn, you know, I really wish I would have fixed shit with my nigga. You know, I hate that it, you know, that we just left on the worst terms, man. You don't want unfinished business and just regrets in life, man. So I hope that they can come back together and, you know, do what they set out to do before all this fame shit and all the females and all this shit, man. The real Kodak versus Jackboy story, link down below in the description for y'all to check it out in its entirety, uninterrupted. Y'all new to the channel, y'all rock with me. Want daily reaction videos, hit that subscribe button, follow me to the next video. I'll see y'all then. Thank you for watching MANIACITV. I'm out.